Good evening, I'm Bill Barajas. Tonight, a North Houston business owner struggling to come to terms with his restaurant catching fire. It happened around noon near Imperial Valley Road and the North Beltway, and that's where we find KPRC2's Paige Hubbard. Paige, you've been talking to folks out there. Has anyone been able to tell you what caused the fire?
Well, Bill, arson is still investigating to learn the official cause of this fire. Here you can see some of the aftermath behind me, but I did get a chance to speak with the owner of Mr. Soy Sauce. That's the name of this restaurant. He tells me that the fire started inside of the walls and customers were inside, but once they saw smoke, they immediately got out and went to safety. Now, this is still a very active scene. As you saw behind me, they're still working to put out those flames. As we've been out here, we did see the fire try to spark back up, but it did take firefighters 2 hours to put out the flames. The Houston Fire Department says the thick plumes of smoke made it extremely difficult for firefighters to identify the source of the fire and contain the strong blaze. Because of that, at one point, all units were pulled out and then backup was called in because the fire was so powerful. HFD says they wanted to be able to swap their men and women in and out to keep them safe. In fact, they tell us one firefighter and a crew got separated when all of this was happening, but they were later found and they are okay. Now, it was about 60 to 70 firefighters out here working tirelessly to keep the fire contained to one area, because it's important to note this business is right next door to other businesses and structures. I did speak with two men who live at an apartment complex right next door to where the fire happened to get their take.
I came out, it smelled like barbecue was going on. I rounded the corner and all I see is just a big cloud of smoke. We put the laundry in the car, we come walking down here and all we see is the building just engulfed in flames.
I just hope that they rebuild, because like a lot of us who live in this area definitely would say this is probably one of the best Chinese food restaurants you can come to.
Now, Bill, by the looks of this damage, this is possibly the best case scenario in a situation like this. Thankfully, again, no one was injured. I did get a chance to talk to the owner and ask, how is he dealing with all of this? How is he looking forward to rebuilding? And he just had a complete look of disbelief on his face to give him some comfort. I told him you can replace a building, but you can never replace a life. HFD says they're going to stay out here until the fire is 100% contained. As I said, it's sparking up a little bit here and there, and we'll continue to stay out here until that happens. For now, reporting live in Greens Point, Paige Hubbard, KPRC2 News.